Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so after my successful wishing for Wesley to come home, let's go over. But wait, where do we have? Yes, I know. I don't, I don't play Genshin pretty much. Just, I just usually come here for the event. I know. Okay. Anyways, forget about that. Um, let's go and do the Waterborne poetry set. Yes, I know I'm castrating. There are so many games with a lot of events, you know. So let's go and join this event. Wait, where is Waterborne? Oh, here it is. Go to Wangshu Inn. No. Did I change his wind glider? I don't think I did. And I don't have any artifacts for him either. Which one matches him? I have some. I have a lot of people already using wings of concealing snow. Maybe this one would be better. But he's not a monster. This one, fine. Let's just go with this one. I had never taken notice what the design of the vision holder for Fontaine is. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, I suppose it does resemble the Hydroculus. Somewhat. Let's do a little bit of higher. What? Not lower, but higher. Wait, is it where Xiao usually stays? Oh. Interesting.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
What are the odds? Hello, you two.
It's been too long.
I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
Never a dull moment on this Tibet trip.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
Paimon food as always. Okay, where are we?
We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd as the inseparable duo tour around Tibet, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
Is this some kind of competition? Well, the title did say poetry.
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, even Paimon is confused.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
A poetry festival. And of course, Venti's poetry just has to have wine in it. Just as Paimon's always asking if there's food in it. There are a couple of birds. Birds of a feather flock together. Alright. A poetry festival.
Correct! It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the lantern rite?
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit.
A kindred spirit. No, Huta, please don't say that. It makes me sort of wonder. I mean... Zhongli is not exactly very... He's not exactly fond of Venti, you know.
And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Yujing Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually...
I wonder if we're going to see Zhongli on this one.
In the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the Neighboring Nations Congenial Poetry Gala.
Bit of a weird name.
Everything has a procedure, of course.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another.
Well, considering that the Mary people have already gone to Mondstadt, and Mondstadt people have also gone to Inazuma before.
Hutao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
I think you do just fine, Venti.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter me.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Pursuit, I am wont to dabble in purse. Sure, I'm looking for pursuit. I am wont to dabble in purse.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
But the sea of clouds, clouds always return.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
No, please, no.
All right, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or two. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
You're not here to discuss about that? Then why are you two here?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
Oh, is it Xiao? I mean, this is... This is the hotel
I
where
already
he
told
stays.
you. I'm not going.
Xiao, you're here too!
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time. And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on.
Why invited him then? You're going to make him sad. Well, you're going to make me sad, Utao.
But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing there, Hutao.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Join us. It'll be fine. Yeah, because Venti knows that the traveler suppresses curse, after all. Yeah, Xiao, you know that too.
I'll consider it.
Yay!
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Both Mondstadt and Liyue? Friends?
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down.
You know what would work better? Have Zhongli tell him to come. I'm certainly for sure Xiao will.
Gotcha! We'll be on our way then!
Congenial gathering. Go to Stone Gate. Okay, let's go to Stone Gate. I also need to reserve some time
Wow,
for
it's
me
so
to...
lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
All right, let's see who are here.
Take them off.
Malazines
like to play pranks sometimes.
By the way, where was I saying before Paimon interrupted me? I need to reserve some time for me to at least unlock some of the waypoints and statues here in Fontaine. Oh, I have so many. Character level up material? Hmm? Is that what I need for Wesley? If I remember correctly, I opened the... here it is, the domain. But it's not the one. I think this is the one. Alright, this is the one. Normal and charge attack damage. Increases or decreases. Crit rate will be increased by 12% for... Hmm? Anyways, I think this is the one that's for Wesley. I still haven't opened the rest of the map, so I'll have to see if there are any other domains. Wait, this one. Nope. This is a material domain. So not that one. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Anyway, let's go say hi to our friends. Oh, Shincho. I wonder if Kazuo is here too. Kazuo is pretty good in poetry.
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
You're making me blush, Shincho. Thank you very much. You're giving me too high a praise. Please don't.
Hey, Shincho and Chongyun are here too.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits?
The usual tactic, of course. Okay, where were we?
Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
What? Heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather. Who is that? I don't remember anyone who could do that.
Are you talking about Noelle?
Oh.
Yeah, she's super strong.
He's talking about Noelle. Noelle could actually do that? I didn't know that.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Sure, we got your back, Shincho.
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
I'm certainly for sure he's just going to troll you, Chongyun. I think it's better for Shincho not to go Chongyun, because definitely for sure he's just going to troll you all the way in your investigation.
Huh? What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Or is that something you baited him Jingzhou, did you bait Chongyun about with this investigation stuff?
Okay.
Alright. Oh, I see Diona. I also spy Noelle and Mika. Who else? Is there anyone else from Liyue? Oh well, let's go to Diona. Diwa Marsh.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, you know, if there is an event, Traveler is there.
Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
Mixologist? You learn a new term every day.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Maybe not, because, you know, it's kind of a jab towards Diluc after all. Well, at least that's what Diona would think.
Of course I hate it! But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all!
And
Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
see what I mean?
Huh? How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable! Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
Excuse me, Diona, have you thought this through? I mean, you do work at the Cat's Tail, right? Which is a bar that sells alcoholic drinks, and if nobody buys wine from Mondstadt again, doesn't that mean that you lose your job?
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
I know, right?
Humph! Just you wait! I ain't about to mess this up.
Don't overwork yourself.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself. You should join in! It'll be fun! Fine. If I have time.
Oh. Do you take some time, Fiona?
Now, should I try adding loach pearls or horsetails next?
Wait, horsetail? Loach pearl?
Oh, wait! Since we're in Liyue, I should add some Chongyun chilies.
Chongyun chili.
Nah.
What they have to say.
Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
Wow, that is so. That so sounds like our little detective from Inazuma would say.
I suppose that's true. Hey, wait a second. You're not planning on telling everyone here, are you?
What's up with the secrecy? Hey guys.
Wow!
Hey guys.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
Yes, of course.
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Are you here as Mondstadt's representative?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
Yeah. Well, like... it is still kind of a wondering thing. How is it that Noelle is still a knight in training when she has a full regalia of armor as a knight of Favonius? In the meantime, Klee, in her cute wardrobe, is running around causing havoc, called the Spark Knight of Favonius. It's so bizarre.
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Oh yeah, I never noticed Mika's is Mika's the holder of his vision? The one from Mondstadt? I don't... Oh right, here are the wings. Yeah, it does. I'm kind of used to seeing visions that's dangling somewhere on them. But embedded on this one, well, we do have Fiona who has it embedded in her
Why does it feel like these
shake
two could
bottle.
keep this up
In
all
her
day?
shake bottle.
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can.
By the way, why is Amber not here? Recently, I haven't seen Amber in any of the events. Why is that?
But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
The important thing is just to participate. There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Perhaps. The challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
No, well, it's not that complicated.
Paimon wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. I am still so amazed how big this feather pen is, you know? How does Mika hold this?
But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon.
Anyways.
Sure, maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
We'll write together. I'll teach you both. Yeah, let's not fight over. Yeah, isn't it such a wonder? I rarely see Amber. A sudden gust of forces everyone to
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Two fishes struggling to swim. Is this two greedy fishes Mondstadt and Liyue?
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
They don't have anything to do with each other, but okay, carry on.
Welcome, one and all, to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Liyue and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
That's such a very long title.
We're your hosts, Liyue's verse monger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
First one. Oh, by the way, Hutao, please, don't give in coupons, okay?
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words. Just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
It sounds like a game, though.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
Oh.
Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them.
Pose to the crowd? Oh. Oh, I see.
We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
The girl over here is such a killjoy. She didn't even clap. Excuse me, ma'am. She's not interested.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Shao in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real shame. I had the perfect poem for his entrance and everything.
That was a good little opening ceremony, wasn't it? Even if I do say so myself.
Okay, so, where are the others? I am seeing a treasure chest over there. It doesn't look like we need to go down there. Just
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A A visitor asks me why. For a dream beyond the sky.
What?
Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
You said that right, Mika.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
In a nutshell, yes.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon! Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
It's nothing, really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
Yeah. It's called adaptability, you know?
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Well, if we're talking about a bird, there are a lot of bird in Liyue.
Something that flies high and far.
An eagle?
Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, it does make sense.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But I thought this was somewhat written by a resident of Liyue.
But maybe we're missing something? Well, it can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue.
Exactly.
What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one.
I can't think of one.
What do you think, Traveler?
I think dandelion is the right answer. Yeah, now, if I remember correctly, if I think about it, there is this wine brewery in Liyue who is always asking for dandelion as ingredients to use for his wine.
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Oh yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
View poetry riddle.
This one says... Oh, this handwriting is just awful.
That is definitely written by Shicho.
I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
I think this one is talking about a book. I think book is the answer on this one. After all, if this is written by Shincho, it definitely has to do with books.
Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
You're the one who wrote it, didn't you, Shincho? It was you.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shincho?
Well,
Singcho just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
I knew it.
Oh, so this is Shincho's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
Oh, come on, Paimon. We already... How many events ago have we already gotten this? Xingqiu's handwriting is hardly elegant.
This festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Paimon. Look at this.
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Definitely for sure the answer is book.
Ha! Meanie!
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who stumps who! Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Gladly. Although I'm definitely for sure I'm the one who's going to be thinking the entire riddle of.
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon!
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped!
Okay. The third one. The last one.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how. Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration.
Yeah, Betty did mention that after all. Or was it Hitao?
On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
My slim body. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip of the passion. Will my carry all day without needing to rest. Is this a card? Because it sounds like one. I wonder if it is.
Is this talking about some kind of animal?
No, I think it's all animals need to eat. The answer must be some other kind of object.
It's a chair.
Oh.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it?
Yeah, she probably did.
No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head.
Oh. That means we're a couple of dumb Paimon.
I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch. Are you trying to write one? Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Well, seems that you don't need my help at all, Paimon. Good job.
Maybe I should try to come up with one too.
Yeah, do your best, Diona. Good luck.
Alright, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diona, do you want to know the answer?
What's with that smug tone of yours, Paimon?
Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others. Sure, have fun.
You too, Diona. You should have fun too. Don't just keep on working, you know. Wait until the start of the riddle solving event. Well, anyway. So I guess I'll stop here. Oh. I just triggered it.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Yeah, that definitely does.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh, that means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Mika, don't be so nervous. Relax, dude.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh, this riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting.
It's definitely she chose riddle.
I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
I see it's here. I think I know what this is.
They drew Shinchos!
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You brat! It's pizza! The answer is pizza!
No, it's book, Paimon. It's book.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
It's book.
And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving, so...
No, Paimon.
Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
It's book. It's book.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
Paimon.
What is it? Have you got it?
Books.
Huh?
They're square. They got lots of big words baked into them. Every big word that passes through your lips as you read it out makes you smarter.
Oh, gotcha! Bucks! The answer is bucks!
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Huh? So the answer was bugs? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Mika. Concentrate.
Mika, you're overthinking things. Relax. If you overthink things, nothing is really going to come. I mean, nothing's going to make sense. Don't overthink things, okay?
We're awesome at this!
Really, no.
What Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
Yeah, we're considered as one team after all.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Oh, high above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage beneath it, every lowly sage.
Oh, it's...
Wait, are they talking? If it's the snow, are they talking about Dragonspy?
I got it!
You got it?
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
Why don't the two of you do?
Well, my answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
Pushing off each other.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Oops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit.
It's alright.
So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
It'll be much more awkward if their answers are different.
Cecilia!
Oh. Oh. But like I said, if their answer had been different, then it'd be definitely awkward. But it makes sense, Cecilia. I mean, after all, we can only find Cecilia when it's high up in the mountain. You know? And that place is cold.
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true Windblue. Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Well, my guess would be Dragon Spy, but...
I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Or maybe it's not a plant at all.
Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Oh.
Correct. I wrote this one. Jingxin is the right answer.
Oh, and she's a Mondstadter, too.
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
That's okay, Paimon.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They
Wait.
definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high.
Wait, her eyes are glowing blue. I know the sort of, creatures that has this kind of eye color. It can't be. Could it be? The, what did they call them again? Wait, was one. Right. I just went looking for it. A hydromimic. I wonder if she's a hydromimic. Because her eyes, it's the same eyes as the hydromimics from the event. Some time ago.
So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Now that I look about it, it's not exactly the outfit from Mondstadt, but it's definitely a kind of outfit you would see from Fontaine. I just never noticed it before because usually the ones the Fontaine, the people from Fontaine that I met are usually, well, not usually, most of them are men actually from events in Fontaine, you know, that involve Fontaine.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Darn it! Shinju's caught up to Paimon already!
We're only just getting started.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so floaty?
That sounds like something Paimon description-y.
What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
Paimon. And the answer to the riddle is Paimon.
That's Paimon's! They picked Paimon's riddle! Yay! What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
Actually, we're looking at the answer right now.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
Paimon.
The answer is Paimon.
Paimon.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
Oh, that cracked me up.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
Yeah.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug.
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Well, that also... Oh. That makes sense, actually.
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
It also makes sense, you know?
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
2 more lines?
What do you want to add?
Definitely something Paimon probably isn't going to like.
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Talkative.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I can vouch for it. Paimon's the best travel companion ever.
You think so too? Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
More riddles and giggles fill the air as the time flies by.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Xingqiu, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter. Oh, didn't Chongyun mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
I thought that this was going to be short, but it seems that it's more centered around Chongyun's investigation of something. Shall we use our detective Hazel on the case?
Hey, you two!
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
That means it's something funny or something that probably irritates Paimon. Just look at the smug on his face. It's definitely a troller's face.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
Definitely a troll item.
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
That's... I knew it. It's definitely something not good.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Did she just teleport Zoom behind the traveler?
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
And what you call that kind of price to Tao?
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Is this something that Xingqiu will use with Chongyun's investigation?
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Chongyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Oh, yeah. That.
It's kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised that the graphic is kind of clear right now. It's so weird. My setting is supposed to be on the lowest, right?
How about I put it in riddle form?
No, please.
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Is it a monster? Is it a kind of monster?
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
No, I mean, even ghosts are in human form. I mean, we did meet a couple.
Perhaps
Ghosts.
I should just explain it. Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
Non-human.
It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my Purrying spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it.
That sounds like a hydro mimic.
But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
I wonder if it has something to do with that one woman who I said was a hydro mimic, the one with the glowing blue eye.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body. And if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus or illuminated beast.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
I have a hunch that it's probably a hydro mimic.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutal?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous. How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Oh, that's right. It's a 3-day poetry event. So it's not over
Close,
yet.
but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
So tomorrow is going to be the challenge event.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
Okay. Ah. Oh, very nice. Are those arrows? Hundred pace hurling right. Tingzi is busy near Wang Shu. Oh. Inspiration eruption. Was that buoys? From Monster seems to be thinking about something. Battle for Mondstadt appears to have something on his mind. Anyways, I suppose that'll be it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.